Are you looking for the best wireless printers? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best wireless printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Brother MFC L8905 CDW. The best wireless printer we've tested is the Brother MFC L8905 CDW. This color laser all-in-one has basically everything you'd need for a small or home office. You can connect to the printer via your existing Wi-Fi network. If you don't have one, the printer supports Wi-Fi Direct, meaning it can generate its own wireless network. There's also support for Apple AirPrint and Mapria print services, so you can print directly from your iOS and Android mobile devices, and NFC support for single-tap printing. Brother's mobile app gives further options for printing from various cloud storage services, which is great if you are working from a shared work server. It prints and scans incredibly sharp documents and does so quickly. Black or color documents print at up to 32 pages per minute, and it can do single-pass duplex scanning, processing up to 32 pages per minute. Its page yield is amazing, so you won't have to replace the toner cartridges often. The cartridges aren't overly expensive, though you'll have to spend extra to replace the drum eventually. Like most laser printers, the main drawback is that it isn't ideal for photo printing, as printed pictures look grainy and lack detail. Cheaper variants exist, like the Brother MFC L8610 CDW, but it lacks duplex scanning and NFC support. See more details in our review. For offices that regularly print in bulk, we recommend getting the Epson EcoTank Pro ET5850 instead. While you lose NFC support, this all-in-one inkjet model has a refillable ink tank that yields significantly more prints, almost double the Brother's yield, making it great for high-volume printing. Plus, its replacement ink is cheaper, resulting in lower ownership costs. There are a couple of other compromises, like its smaller 8.5 by 11 flatbed scanner, slower scan speed, and slightly slower print speed at 25 pages per minute. Number 2. Canon Color Image Class MF656 CDW. The Canon Color Image Class MF656 CDW/MF654 CDW is a good option if you want something less expensive. This all-in-one color laser printer has the same wireless connectivity features as the Brother MFC L8905 CDW above, but the Canon Print Business app is somewhat lacking, as you can't print .txt files or images directly from the app. The major trade-off is printing speed. This printer can only push out 10 black or 12 color pages per minute over Wi-Fi. It's much faster with a wired USB or Ethernet connection, printing up to 22 pages per minute, but this is inconvenient if you don't have space near the computer or router, or just want to keep your setup free of unsightly cables. This is still a great printer, though, and it actually has some advantages over our main pick in terms of performance and costs. It yields more color prints than the Brother and is easier to maintain, as its toner cartridges include the drum, so you don't need to replace the drum separately. Also, the print and scanning quality is almost identical. Again, cheaper variants are available. See our full review for more details. Number 3. Brother MFC J4535DW. If you just need a simple printer, we recommend the Brother MFC J4535DW, one of the best wireless printers for home use that we've tested. It offers the same wireless options but actually has fewer connectivity options overall. There's no Ethernet or support for external storage devices, so you can't print directly from a USB flash drive. Still, this all-in-one inkjet model can print thousands of pages before its cartridges run out of ink, reducing the frequency you need to replace them. Its page yield still falls slightly short of the Canon Color Image Class MF656 CDW above, but is likely enough for most households. You can buy XL cartridges, which might be cheaper and more environmentally friendly in the long run. This model produces sharp, high-quality documents. As for photos, it reproduces fine details well but doesn't have the widest color range, and its color accuracy is only passable. It prints 17 black or 15 color pages per minute and supports automatic double-sided printing. The scanner is equipped with an automatic document feeder and supports optical character recognition (OCR) capability, allowing you to scan documents into searchable PDFs or text files. You can get the slightly more expensive Brother MFC J4535DW variant if you need Ethernet. It also has NFC support, a larger touch-sensitive display, and an additional 250-sheet input tray. Number 4. Brother HL L2405W. For people who only print occasionally, which is likely most people these days, we chose the Brother HL L2460DW. It's a simple print-only laser model with a sturdy build and almost every wireless connectivity option you could want, except NFC support. The main advantage this printer has over the inkjet printer we chose for the best cheap wireless printer below is maintenance. Unlike inkjet printers, there's no risk of clogs if it sits unused for long periods. This can save you time and money in the long run, as it'll be ready to go when you are, and you won't need to spend more on replacement cartridges. All in all, this is one of the best wireless printers for home use if you don't have high printing needs. As far as print speeds go, it warms up and prints quickly at up to 32 pages per minute. There is one major issue: the print quality is mediocre out of the box. You can fix this by changing some settings in the printer's menu. See our review for more details. If you need a scanner but don't print too often, consider the Brother MFCL 2820DW. It's more expensive, but it's an all-in-one monochrome laser printer, so it has greater functionality. It produces high-quality documents right out of the box, warms up quickly, and prints up to 33 pages per minute. It also has all the same connectivity options as the HL L2460DW. There are other variants with NFC support. See our full review for more details about variants. Number 5. Canon PIXMA MG3620. If you want to spend as little as possible up front, consider the Canon PIXMA MG3620. This printer has basic Wi-Fi connectivity but not Wi-Fi Direct. The build feels a little flimsy, and it only has a basic flatbed scanner, but it still prints good quality documents and photos. The main downside with cheap printers like the PIXMA MG3620 is that the ink cartridges run out quickly, meaning you'll have to replace them often. The cost per print is low because replacement ink is relatively cheap. It's just inconvenient because it requires more maintenance, and you might end up with many incomplete or faded pages, wasting paper and time. This printer is fine for the occasional print job, but if you print more regularly, it's best to get one with better page yields, like our budget or mid-range picks. Number 6. HP OfficeJet 250. The best portable printer we've tested is the HP OfficeJet 250, an all-in-one inkjet model with a built-in rechargeable battery. It's a great option if you have to travel for work or print receipts at an outdoor event. You can connect to the printer via an existing Wi-Fi network, and the printer can also generate its own Wi-Fi signal, Wi-Fi Direct. It produces fairly sharp documents that look good enough for a professional work environment. The big drawback is printing speed. It only prints 3 black or 6 color pages per minute when plugged in, and it's even slower on battery. The battery is good for about 225 prints and takes around 2 hours to charge. Aside from its slow printing speed, another downside of this printer is its low page yield. The cartridges aren't overly expensive, but because the cartridges don't last very long, the cost will still add up if you print a lot. You can increase the page yield slightly with XL ink cartridges, and the printer also accepts third-party ink, which might be cheaper. Unsurprisingly, it doesn't have a flatbed scanner, as it would make the printer too cumbersome to carry around. What it does have is a sheet-fed scanner that produces very detailed scans and processes up to 4 pages per minute.